What if you could have one word that helped you feel more of what you want to feel over the next year, that could help you feel inspired when you're feeling great and pick you up and get you back on track when you're not? Well, I've got exactly that for you today, and it's called the word of the year. So how did all this come about? Well, about 9 years ago, I was having coffee with a colleague named Karen Gately. She runs a business called Corporate Dojo. And during sips of latte, she asked me, "What's your word of the year for this coming year?" Well, my response was, "What in the hell is a word of the year?" Karen explained that she chooses a word of the year at the beginning of each year, and that's a word that reminds her as the year progresses of what she wants to really get out of the year to keep her on track and to keep her focused. Since then, I've had a word of the year every single year, and it works incredibly well. And because it's so great, I've shared this concept with hundreds of female leaders, and I've learned a thing or two on the way. So let me tell you some more. Now, to start with, I just want to say, if you're here watching this video with me, you're probably a pretty results-focused woman, right? That is the type of woman that I coach, after all. So with that said, it would be pretty easy for you to just grab a results or action-focused word. And whilst I'm very into taking action and achieving results, if you stick to just the action and results level, like quickly grab a word like achieve or focus or results orientated, tick off the word of the year and move on, then you're going to be doing yourself a big disservice. I mean, what could happen if you allowed yourself to go deeper, to enrich your experience, to do so with purpose, to feel more, to should less? You know what I mean? Because it's about damn time that you had all of that, isn't it? So take a moment now and ask yourself a couple of these questions. What do I really want to experience over the next 12 months? For me, how do I want to feel more often than not? What do I want to create the space for this coming year? Now create a big old list and get all of that down on paper. Then sit back and allow yourself to feel into it. And pick that one word that stands out for you, not the word that you should choose. You know what I'm talking about. And get creative if you want. It only needs to make sense to you. Your word that represents the true essence of how you want to be. I've been having this conversation a bit recently, and some of the people that I've spoken to have chosen passion fulfillment. They put a hyphen in, so it's still one word. Wellness. It's a person that wanted to experience wellness, but also be well. What about deep joy, sparkle, balance? What do you think? Now, of course, you could stop there, but there's something else that I share with my Women in Leadership Connect. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned them before. This is my online membership for female leaders that work in male-dominated industries, where we work together to build connection and confidence. And, well, let's just say nobody feels alone or isolated in this group. So this extra step, well, it really adds value. So grab a piece of paper and draw a big T. And on the left column, write the word less of across the top. And on the right, more of. Like this. Take a moment to write under the less column. What are you going to do less of so that you can step closer to experience a year full of what you've chosen for your word of the year? And of course, under the more of, write what you're going to do more of. For me this year, my word is lightness. And that means to me a combination of taking myself lightly way more often and experiencing a hell of a lot more fun. Now, this is so important to me in the coming year because there's quite a few changes afoot. We're moving to the country. We've just sold this place here in Newport. My son's changing schools. I've got to find friends. I literally do not know one person in the town I'm moving to. And I no longer live near the ocean or be able to swim every day. And what I'm going to do less of is less of booking my days out, no more back-to-back meeting weeks, less gripping and control, less judgment of myself and what I can achieve in a given day. And more of? More breathing, more booking in and following through on my days off, more laughing, more coffee with new friends, more taking risks, more letting go, more adventures. You see, your word of the year, gotta feel it, right? And get clear on those actions that are gonna take you there, because nothing changes until you do. So what are you gonna do with your word of the year now? Whack it on a piece of paper, put it in the bottom drawer, and then find it in about 12 months' time? Nah, I'm adding mine to my desktop and my vision board. It could even be your password. Writing it in bright red lipstick on your bathroom mirror. Have some fun with it and make it super visible for you. And I would love to hear what you come up with. So type your word in the comments below and what you're going to do more of and less of to get you there. Now you've made it this far in my video. I want you to go and watch my next video where I teach you the truth about people pleasing for female leaders. You see, the more we allow people pleasing to impact our careers, the more we lose trust in ourselves and that impacts our confidence and our willingness to stand up and speak out in an influential way. I'll see you over there in a sec.